For what seems like a lifetime now, we've been talking about Industry 4.0, but hey, it's 2025, it's time to level up. And the conversation around the show floor here at PPMA Total Show 2025 is about Industry 5.0. Here to tell us a bit more about what that means and about how it's manifesting itself in the product set, about the future of manufacturing. I'm delighted to be joined by Paul and Peter from Ishida. Good to see you. Good to see you again. First of all, Paul, I'll come to you. For anyone who hasn't come across Ishida, first of all, where have they been? But maybe they're new to the industry. Just tell me very briefly what it is that Ishida does.
Okay, so Ishida are an engineering company. We're famous for multi-head weighing. We're a very, very innovative business. We manufacture packaging machinery mainly for the food industry, but also for the non-food industry. And we listen to customers and give customers a solution that meets their needs.
Absolutely. Of course, customer needs are evolving, industry needs are evolving as well, and there's lots of different ways that we're trying to see the data to help us manage efficiency, to help us manage productivity, to help reduce downtime. And that's where we're looking at smart software solutions, and that's where conversations like Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0 come in. You've got an angle on this, haven't you, Peter? And this is what you're calling Sentinel 5.0. Tell me what that is and where it fits into what it is that Ishida's doing.
Sentinel 5 is an AI-driven production monitoring and remote maintenance system, and that basically allows you to collect data from Ishida equipment and third-party equipment as well, bring that all together into a unified whole, aggregate that information and process that. We then use artificial intelligence and machine learning to get actionable insights that customers can use to actually understand what's going on within their plants.
And that's the key thing, isn't it? Because we've been talking about, getting metrics, getting data from systems for a long time and then chucking it into a big lake, a big database, call it what you will. But unless you're able to get some value from that big data, then it's kind of a bit of a pointless exercise. So it's those actionable insights, getting easy access to those actionable insights without having a doctorate in data science is really the key here. And that's where I'm guessing AI comes in, and also some smart interfaces, some smart systems that make it accessible.
Exactly, that's the point. What we want to do is to give customers the ability to be able to understand that information without needing to delve through all the underlying key data points there.
Now, over your shoulder here, we've just got an example screen up here. Just tell us what it is we're looking at and how that helps to, I guess, illustrate and tell the story about getting data and turning it into actionable insights.
Sure. So what we've got here, we've got a dashboard here which is showing that you've got all the information coming from the machines and being collected. And then on the right, we've got a chatbot which has been trained on decades worth of Ishida product knowledge there to be able to ask it questions and give you the answers for those. But also that's been integrated deeply across the system as well. So it's learning in the background, finding what your usual production is like, and then it's finding unusual events and telling you what to do to resolve those as well.
I think most of us now are getting used to chatting with AI chatbots, pick your favorite chatbot. But what you're saying here is that you've got chatbots that have been deeply trained on your systems, deeply trained on what normal looks like, for example. So anything that deviates from that normal, it's able to raise a bit of a red flag. How do you reassure customers, maybe who are coming into this a bit new, about things like hallucinations, about some of the bad news stories that we hear about generative AI systems and chatbots? How do you reassure them that this is solid, it is robust, and it's not going to start making up red flag conditions?
So what we use a process called grounding for our data. So it only responds with data that it can get backup information from ourselves, so from our data set. From that means that hallucinations, it's not reaching out for random suggestions there, it's using our information to provide that.
Really interesting stuff, and it's great to see it in action here on the show floor. Final word from you, Paul. Talk to me about what your customers are making of this modernisation, because it seems that we've been on digital transformation journeys in industries for an awfully long time. It gets a bit exhausting for a while, and then, what do you know, AI comes along, and you need another lot of transformation again. How do you talk about the benefits of this sort of system to prospective and existing customers?
Yeah. Okay. So really, it's all about visibility. Obviously, if you can see it, you can actually almost predict what could potentially be happening in your factory, maybe going wrong, and it really gives you that visibility of your line and your complete line, not just individual machines. And it's remote as well, so you can look at it. If you're sad, you can look at it at home if you want to. So engineering managers might want to do that.
Well, you can't manage what you can't see, and if systems like this, I mean, we're talking about vision systems generally, but if you get that extra vision from systems like this, then hey, everyone's a winner. Paul, Peter, thank you so much for joining us here at PPMA Total Show 2025. Great to chat about what really is the future of the factory floor here, Peter. Have a successful rest of show. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.